Hello, YouTube. Long time no see at this point. I think my last upload, I'm recording this on the evening of the 14th of April, April 14th. So, been a good minute since my last upload. I'm pretty sure that was the highlight in Digipack unboxing for strategy. That must have been in like January or even late December. Like within the first month of strategy being out. Strategy's been out at this point for just over 4 months. And I have finally today received my big package of pretty much all the normal and Nemo album inclusions for strategy, as well as like pretty much all of Sui's POBs and lucky draws and like all her extra cards for strategy. Just everything, pretty much all of strategy for me, aside from the highlight and digipack albums, is in this box. The reason it's just now getting to me in mid-April, is because at the end of February is the last. It was the Shanghai offline fan sign for strategy. So it's actually only been a little over a month since the very last Photocard release event, because that event did have a Photocard release, and even pretty much through December, January, and February, every week it felt like we were getting something new. This is by far the largest amount of extra cards that Twice have ever released, like the most combined, like the most POBs, lucky draws, etc., like all those types of cards, by like a huge margin. Not quite as many per member as like About Sue or Na, or any of this, like, you know, Zone, like the solos, like any of those. All of those have pretty much more of those types of cards for that member. But that's because those are solos. There aren't 9 members to have extra cards of. So by raw volume, this is a huge amount. Definitely the most for a group comeback. The reason this paper is here is because my address. Oh, there's my IG username, which is actually on the package, interestingly. But the rest of it is my address, and I'm not trying to do all that. Yeah, so without too much dallying, we're gonna hop right in. I'm gonna open. This is sealed. This box is sealed. It's actually this big. It's pretty thick, and it's just a huge box, especially because it has pretty much only inclusions in it. I am going to open this off camera real quick. At least slice it open so that my address doesn't get seen. Let's see. It's off camera, so I'm fine with doing this, but I'm definitely doing something you should never do, which is use a knife and cut towards yourself. Don't do that. I did it just now very, very minorly, and it's still just not a good thing to do. Okay, and here's the open box. Holy shit. This is so. This might be the group order package in my entire so far history of collecting Twice that I'm the most excited to receive. A, because it's the biggest by raw amount of stuff, by like a ton, by a huge margin. And B, because it's. No, there's no B. Mostly A. It's just so much stuff. It's just a ton of stuff. Let's see. Something I will mention too is that one of my friends. Okay, so let me verify that this is what that is. Okay, yes. Perfect. So one of my collector friends, actually joined the same like not as most of the stuff is mine, but some amount of this stuff belongs to a collector friend of mine. Mostly her own sets of like some of the Tsui POBs. Because we joined the same, a lot of the same group orders from the same group order manager, and it just made sense to split the overseas shipping, and I'm just gonna ship the stuff out to her. So yeah, this group order manager actually includes a little checklist of everything, including for my friend here. Shout out to Suyon Trades on IG. Surely. Yeah. Oh, so I mentioned that the reason this package was so delayed is because they were doing release events all the way through to the end of February. But that release event actually, I ordered the one of the photo cards for that for the Shanghai fan sign through this same group order manager. The reason this is it's the only thing in red in my entire list of stuff. And the reason for that is that because it's not in this package. It has not arrived yet to my group order manager. She is still waiting for the Star River Shanghai offline fan sign cards. That's the only stuff she's still waiting for. But she was just like, okay, at this point, she's been sitting on so much of people's stuff for so long, and she doesn't even know when that last set of photo cards is going to get to her. So she just gave people the option to just have the packages sent, and I'll just grab my one photo card with her later down the line. So actually, that is something that's missing, unfortunately. But other than that, a lot of stuff to go through. Let's see. I'm gonna definitely need to pull up a template or 3 or 4. Let me see. Let's see. Strategy extra cards. Sui. Okay. Where the fuck do I start? That's just packaged. That's just bubble wrap. Very well packaged, as always, from this GOM. Big fan of at Dudung 2015 on Instagram. Holy fuck! Oh yeah, there they are. Shoutouts. Been pretty happy with the past couple of eras that I joined them mostly for POB and Lucky Draw, like extra cards, for the past couple comebacks. This comeback, they just started offering people to, like, if people want to buy normal and, like, Nemo album inclusions through them. So I did that as well for pretty much my entire full set of those inclusions, those normal album inclusions. I do not know what's what. Okay, we're going to start with some of the bigger stuff and work our way down. Holy fuck. These are just bricks of photo cards. That's crazy. I'll explain why there's so many photo cards in a second. Yeah, we'll start with the bigger stuff. Okay. So, for bigger stuff, we'll start with these two things. These are from the pop-up store, the strategy pop. Tsui's box is a little damaged. That's fine. These are the Dahyun and Tsui. Just what exactly are they called? Cushion key rings. Yeah, just basically like puffy little keychains. Very cute, actually. I like these quite a bit. These are from the strategy pop-up store that they had sometime in the first week, I believe it was, of strategy's release. Was the duration of that pop-up store. I did get a couple other things from the pop-up store, but not through this specific group order manager. I mostly got these two specific, the key rings, because they totaled to enough to get me one of the 40k won benefit like photo cards. They had benefit cards at the 40K1 price break, like price threshold, and 2 of the cushion key rings was enough to get one of those. So I got that. I'm fairly certain I got my claim on the specific member, which would have been Sui. Oh, this photo card. I'm gonna open this. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this, but it just looks off. Yeah, okay. So that's why I got 2 of them, and obviously I don't mind having anything for Tsui and then also Dahyun. So I don't know if they come with photo cards in the cushion boxes themselves. It's possible if they do, my GOM might have taken them out as well, so I'll have to consider that. Okay, nothing in this box except the cushion keyring. I'm gonna leave them in. Ooh, I like that. That's cute. The little heart attachment. I don't know when I would use one of these, but I will. I have done pretty well for myself in terms of managing to rock the Twice merch, integrate it into a coherent fit over time. I'm definitely not a stranger to wearing some of their stadium jumpers as part of like a nice little city roaming fit every now and then. But yeah, those are just the key rings. If they came with photo cards, I will find those. But I don't think they did, now that I'm remembering. But we'll see. So there's that. Other larger package is this, which should be the normal album larger inclusions, as well as a couple of larger. I remember I got some some lucky draw, like larger benefit items. So like when you buy albums from a lucky draw, they'll often have like benefit items for purchasing a certain number of the lucky draw albums, in addition to the one lucky draw card, like the one random lucky draw card per album. So I think for most of the lucky draw events, I think they had it set up so you got a random member larger bonus every 3 albums. I'm not 100% on that. It might have been every 2, but my GOM just kind of like sold them separately for like $5 each. So I grabbed a couple of them. I don't think I grabbed all of them, but. And then the other stuff here should be mostly just normal album inclusions. So what I did when this GOM offered to sell normal album inclusions is I just flat out, I bought 2 full sets of OT9 album inclusions. So basically 18 albums worth in terms of the amount of stuff, and then obviously, like, spoiler, they gave me full sets of the photo cards. Not quite a full OT9 set of the mini posters, which are these square things here, and the hangers, but I'm pretty close to having a full set of both of these inclusions, along with some other, because I've opened more than just these amounts of, like I've opened a couple copies of Strategy on my own, so I have a few inclusions already from those copies. Like, for example, okay, so they gave me, this is 18 hangers. They gave me 2 Nions, 4 Momos, 2 Sanas, that's 8, then 10 after 2 Jihyos, 12 after 2 Minas, 14, 18, yeah, so 2 Dahyuns and 4 Chaeyoungs. So obviously you see, they didn't give me any Junghyuns or any Tsuis. I actually have Tsuis from a previous pull, from opening a different album, from opening out of a different set of strategy albums. Don't have Junghyuns at all. So I'm actually only missing Junghyuns, so I'll have to go grab that off of someone on IG. Totally fine with that. I just wanted to get as many as I could out of the way, especially since the price that my GOM was selling these for was like, I just had to buy like 2 full sets, and I was like, I'll just I'll just sit on these. I'll just have the extras. It's worth it for the chance to bink the OT9, which unfortunately we didn't, but where am I putting these? Right here. Sure. We'll save the non-mini poster stuff for last. Oh, that's unfortunate a little bit. Okay, so this mini poster, I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's not too bad. Did rip a little bit from the adhesive on the back of this sleeved postcard, which I will talk about in a second. But first, the mini posters. So for mini posters, let's see. I can actually show. I have a separate batch of 6 mini posters already, which I think is how many I think that is the total amount of strategy albums I've opened separately from all this stuff. So I happen to have Nyan, Momo, Jonghyun, Jihyo, Jonghyun again. I should have been in the other order. And then I think this is Tsui. Yeah, Tsui. So that is 5 members between 6 posters. Two of them are Jonghyun. So I really only needed 4 unique posters here to bink the OT9 sets. Unfortunately, so that's Tsui. I'll just pile them into their member slots. This is also Tsui. Unfortunately, spoiler, I got preview photos of like all my pulls, basically like for anything that was not guaranteed, which is kind of technically most of the things in a group order. Like the group order basically works like the GOM will receive however many albums, and they'll like kind of just cross their fingers that they get like a pretty good even distribution of things like POBs, lucky draws, even album pulls. But they're not guaranteed to, so sometimes if you're pretty unlucky, your claims will get replaced by like a member you didn't actually primarily want. That's never happened to me. Well, that's happened to me like once or twice ever, and it wasn't that big a deal. Spoiler, it didn't happen to me this time. I got pretty much everything I wanted for anything I claimed in this group order. It's Jihyo. I think this one was Jihyo too. Yeah, so I'll put that in the center. Yeah, so I got pretty much everything I claimed, and I know this because the GOM did the kindness of posting a shit ton of photos of all my claims as they were sorting them in like a Google Drive page. So I know exactly what I'm getting. Jonghyun. I think this was Jonghyun too. Yeah, so that's Jonghyun, and then there are 2 Jonghyuns, so let's take these. I'll move these. This should be Momo. Yeah, so it goes there, and then Nyan goes there. I'll try to go a little quicker on getting these sorted. Dahyun. So Dahyun was a member I didn't have already from one of my pulls. But what I was saying is, spoiler, I didn't get a full OT9 set of these mini posters either from my GOM, unfortunately. They did as good as they could. I got really close. But you can already see, that's Mina, another member I didn't have already. You can already see the first couple posters we opened were for Tsui. Then it skipped straight to Dahyun. This little Chaeyoung sized hole right here is not getting filled with any copies of her mini poster today, unfortunately. So I'll have to find Chaeyoung's mini poster separately later on. This should be Sana, who is the member I needed. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she looks crazy in that fit. It's one of my favorite looks of the entire bunch. Oh, wow. Actually, Did they? I only got one copy of Sonic poster. It's a little scary. Momo. And then these should be. Oh wait, did I get more than 2 copies of Momo? Yeah, I did. Did I get 4? No, I didn't. Okay, more Jonghyun. I don't mind having extra copies of things like mini posters because I like have a couple framed and hung up from different comebacks over the years. Like I have some of the EWO member mini posters on my wall in cute little frames, and some from About Sue as well. So not too upset to get dupes for sure, and that's all in addition to copies I have stored in a poster portfolio, essentially, like a separate binder. Though for these larger square mini posters, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet, I think, and look into an extra large A4 plus binder from Meow Cafe with these giant pages that they made, pretty much 4 posters this exact size. I think they use a twice strategy mini poster for their listing on their website to like show the type of inclusion that page is made for. So that'll probably have to be what I grab at some point soon to feasibly store not just these mini posters, these larger square mini posters from Strategy, but also About Sue and I believe Na both had mini posters this size as well. So it seems like something that's not going away anytime soon. This is just an inclusion size that has been introduced, and for the most part, I'm here for it. I like them, but just a little unfortunate that they're not quite as easy to store with my current setup. But that's it for larger stuff, except for actually, I'm just now remembering here, and what this is in addition to the strategy stuff, which the vast majority of this order is. I also got, from the same GOM, a few things from a few POBs specifically from the 2025 Season's Greetings, the collector, the Korean Season's Greetings. So this is what that is. This postcard is a POB from somewhere. I'm not sure where, or it might be the postcard from inside the calendar, like the Season's Greetings package. I'm not 100%. But here is a rectangle card from. They don't say most of the time. They don't say the name of the store. But very cute. This is one of the bonuses from the Lucky Draw events for one of the several. And this is by far my favorite photo from all of these larger Lucky Draw bonuses. Just very cute. So yeah, I just had to grab this as well. It doesn't say the name of the store. None of them ever do these days. But yeah, so there's that. Very cute stuff overall. Fuck, I'm getting like, not analysis paralysis for any gamers out there who might be familiar with that term, but just, I don't know where to go from here. Like, the photo cards are, like, there's so many. We will start, dude, I don't even fucking know, to be honest. Let's start with the bulk, we'll start with like lowest rarity of card type, and then go up to the rarer cards, which would be the POBs and the Lucky Draw and stuff. So we'll start with the album cards here. Okay. So over half of all these photo cards, just over half, not all, definitely not close to all of them, but just over half of all the photo cards in this entire package are. I mentioned that my GOM offered the ability for people to buy normal album inclusions. this time around, which I did, obviously, as we're going to see here, some of these are album photo cards, or normal album photo cards. But they also offered the same with Nemo, the Nemo albums. And what I did is I bought a number of sets of Nemo album inclusions that matched how, like, the number of special photo cards from the Nemo albums. So there were 27, just like for With Youth, there were 27 special selfie photo cards from the Nemo versions, spread across 3 different album versions, so 9 of each album version of special card, 1 for each member. And for each of those, I bought a set to grab those from my GOM. But also, each of those also I had them send me the normal 9-card Nemo sets of cards. So I just have 9 times 27 sets, or like 9 times 27 normal Nemo album photo cards. I'm blanking on what that is. That's 243, I think. Is that correct? Let me see. I want to see if my mental math is still holding up after some years of no schooling. Let's see, 9 times 27. Yeah, 243. Okay, I still got it. Yeah, so 243 of all these photo cards from this order are just the Nemo normal album cards. So we're gonna kind of fly through a little bit for the sake of everyone's sanity. I'm just gonna I don't care about keeping the packaging pristine here. Okay, so let's see how they set this up. So these would be the the step 1 concept sets. So yeah, Na, Jung, Mo, Sa, Ji, Mi, Mina, Da, Che, Tsu, and then another set. So that's 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. Okay, 4 sets of that version. I'm not going to sleeve these normal cards yet, just because it's so many. It's so many. I'm going to leave that there for now, and then go back and go to this other pile of the step 1 cards. So, how many did I say that was? 4, I think? So this pile should be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's all 9 of the step 1 sets. And then I assume this should be the step 2 concept. Yes. Oh wait, no, this is the step 3 concept. The step 2 concept is this one. So they ordered them a little weirdly, I'm gonna say. I'll go ahead and say it. Let's see. So that's a bunch of normal photo book version cards that I will put to the side here. Okay, so that's more step 3 Nemo sets. I assume this should be just purely step 3 Nemo set, yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. 1. Dude, Sui looks so... Her outfit in this concept is so funny. Look at the little cowboy boot. Look at the cowboy boots, man. She's repping Texas. Let's see. So that's 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4, 5. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, this Chaeyoung got behind Zooey on this one. 5, 6, 7 of those, and I assume the last one should be in here. Oh yeah, it's right there, actually. set the step 2 sets to the side here. Wait. Am I stupid? Hold on. That's definitely missing A sets. There should have been... does that mean they're in... Does that mean they're in this package? Am I stupid? Is there one in here that's just not... No, this is all step 1. The pile heights, yeah, that's step 2. There's the same, it's the same, the stack is the same heights. Step 3 is just missing A sets. Huh. Is it just in here somewhere? I don't know. I will keep an eye out. I guess it's possible they just forgot one of my sets. That would be a little unfortunate. I mean, not the end of the world. But to be completely honest, I would probably not even bring it up to my GOM. Like, the difference between having 8 and 9 sets of this is not gonna matter. Let's see. Okay, so the fact that there's 2 of this copy of this photocard for Tsui leads me to believe that this is a pile of normal album photocards, because I'm pretty sure... Oh wait, no, maybe not. Oh, hold on. Okay, I know what's happening here. Okay. So these are the Nemo special cards, because there's only one of each of them. And the reason there were they put Tsui's normal album photo cards on top of these is because I guess I'm technically supposed to open this package first, which has all but Tsui's photo cards. Okay, so I will sleeve these now. I'm not going to show the photo cards much on their own, because I'm still trying to get through all this shit in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. But yeah, these are definitely the Nemo special cards. Very gorgeous. God, oh my god, this is one of my favorite Jungyeon cards in a minute. She looks crazy here. Actually, all 3 of Jungyeon's Nemo cards are fire bangers. Like this one's super cute. And then, oh god, this one. Yeah, Jungyeon kind of snapped a little bit on these. Momo. Yeah, I'm not appreciating these as much as I normally would. Mostly because I'm trying to get everything sleeved ASAP. God damn, Sana. Oh, hold on. That sleeve is upside down. Dude, Sana looks great as a blonde. I'm gonna say it. I'll speak for the oppressed. Ugh, okay. Mina is another member who had, like, this card goes crazy. Like, this photo is crazy. I'm kind of... It's been so... I mean, not so long, but, like, it's been relative to, like, when you would hope to open album inclusions. It's been a pretty... Oh, hold on. There's, like, a little speck on Mina here. Okay. It came off. That's good. Relative to when you would hope to be sleeving and like receiving and like storing album inclusions and like POBs and stuff, relative to that sort of like normal timeline you would hope or expect, it's been quite a while. It's been a pretty long time since strategies come out. Again, obviously in the grand scheme of things, it's still like it hasn't been that long at all. But where I'm going with that is, it's like I've had a decent amount of time to kind of think about which of the concepts kind of like won strategy for me. To this photo. Dude, she's crazy. I'm not sure on a winner for strategy in terms of the concepts. It's like it's been a while since I've looked at the concepts for a Twice comeback, and there hasn't been one clear winner. Like even if the concepts are like pretty close together, for example, like Ready to Be, I like all the concepts for Ready to Be pretty well, like the fits they used, the fits they had, like the styling of the members. But Ready to Be did have the standouts of the Ready concept. Like the Ready concept for Ready to Be just sort of won the era for me in terms of like their styling. But for strategy, like I can't look at any of I can't, like, for the most part, I can't look at any of the member styling in any of these concepts and not just like be kind of in the moment like, oh, this is just the best concept. And then I see the same member in one of the other concepts and it's like, oh wait, never mind, this one is the best concept. I'm very torn. I'm very, very torn. Okay, so Tsui, Chaeyoung, Dahyun. Oh my god, I didn't say it in the moment, but like, damn, this card. Gigi, Shasha, Momo, Jonghyun, and Nene. Okay. So those are the Nemo special cards. Glad to have those secured and sleeved. Okay, right there. Now these are this entire package should be the normal album photo card sets, for which I bought 2 full ones. So should be a total of 90 cards, considering in a single OT9 set was 45 cards this time around. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just low-key got not. I was gonna say I think I low-key got scammed. Not actually like for real scammed, but like just I think my GOM did unfortunately just forget one of my step 3 Nemo sets, which is a bit unfortunate. But again, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's the pile of normal album photo cards. God, sleeving just the Nemo cards took so long. Hold on, I'm doing something I haven't done ever. Not that y'all would know necessarily that this is the case, but I have taken a seat while I film. Usually I just stand at my desk for these, but this is a bit more laborious than most of my videos. Dude, should I sleeve them? I'm not gonna sleeve them on camera. I won't sleeve them on camera for now. But I will verify that all the cards are here. So, nah. And so, spoiler, this is technically something that if my GOM had pulled poorly on, I could have not gotten what I wanted, which was basically 2 complete full OT9 sets of 45 cards each. But spoiler alert, unless they made another mistake from the photos that they sent me. If what they sent me matches what like their verification photos were in my Google Drive with them, then this should be 2 complete full sets of 45 album cards each. So there should be 2 of each card for each member. But the only real nightmare scenario is if somehow they my GOM made enough of a mistake somewhere for me to be completely missing one of the photo cards. Like even if there's a mistake in here, like if they end up, I don't think this is gonna be the case, but even if it ends up being that like they make a mistake and like we see that I got 3 of one card and 1 of another card, something like that. Oh, dude, Sana as a blonde. Dude, Sana is crazy. Even if that ends up being the case, as long as I get at least 1 of every single card for my collection, for like my personal collection, I am totally... Dude, oh, that card's crazy. That photo's crazy. Look at my crazy ass best friend. Yeah, as long as I get at least 1 of each card, I will be fine. Everything else considered. And so far, so good. I haven't seen a single instance of 3 of one card or 1 of another. And I think that means we're good, because I already went through these Sui's. Yeah, we are good to go. Nice. So those are all the album photo cards. The photo book version, the normal album version photo cards. Oh god. Okay, technically speaking, we got through most of it. We're mostly done by volume. There will be a lot more sleeving though, because I'm definitely not gonna leave the POBs and lucky draws unsleeved. We will set these. Fuck if I know, right here. I am, with a couple exceptions, I am going to go ahead and not bother worrying about, on camera at least, which of the explaining which of the cards are mine versus my friends. Just my cards here, like I got everything for Tsui. I got literally everything for Tsui, with like the exception of the stuff from Star River that hasn't come yet to my GOM, and like literally 1 card on this entire template I'm looking at of like all of her extra cards for strategy. Oh wait, no. Oh, I don't even have to think about it like that, because my GOM labeled our 2 POB packages separately. Okay, I was gonna say that I'm not gonna worry about like separating out on camera which ones are mine versus my friends, but I don't have to even worry about that. So I'm just gonna open my friend's package first, because low-key I'm not as excited about hers. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see. Okay. Dude, there's so much shit everywhere. Okay. Boom, okay. And then baby, even my shadow looks good, right? God, what a fucking firebanger. That shit still is so different. That shit hits crazy. I fucking love Mina. Let's see. Very secure packaging, I will say. Let's see. Alright, so randomly some of these are sleeved and some of them aren't. Not to be a little wary of that. Okay, so my friend did get, in addition to some of Tsui's, like POBs and lucky draws and stuff, not all of them, she did get some, like about half, maybe a little less than half of Tsui's like available POBs and stuff. In addition to those, she also got a few of Nayeon's POBs. Or, no, not her POBs even. Her luck, specifically a few of Nayeon's lucky draws through this GOM. So I will actually go ahead and sleeve the few cards that are not already sleeved. And this is low-key a bit of a preview for what I have to expect. I am not going to bother with, especially because it's not a complete or like close to complete set of Tsui stuff. I'm not going to bother sorting by like what store it was. Oh, here's Nayeon's lucky draws. I'm pretty sure that she got 3 of Nayeon's lucky draws. Oh wait, no. I forget. I don't know. I don't remember what my friend got as far as Nayeon's stuff. But I will relish having, at least temporarily, some of Nayeon's extra cards. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that one's crazy. Hold on. This one very cute too, actually. Holy shit, I might yoink this one. But this one. Wait, how many Nayeon cards did... I'm very confused. I do not remember my friend... Because they shared with me, I thought I was keeping tabs on like what they were ordering too. At least in terms of like what to expect to receive. Because obviously I'm the one who was getting the package. This is so many more Nayeon cards than I thought she got. This is mostly Nayeon. Whereas I thought it was going to be like 80% Tsui and like 3 or 4 Nayeon cards. I'm very confused. This is so many Nayeon cards. What the fuck? Okay, we finally get to some more Tsuis. Very cute. I'm still so baffled. Hold on, I want to separate out. I want to know for sure by the end of this what percentage was actually Nayeon. Star River. Okay, yeah, she got both of them for Star River too. The Star River packaging is interesting. It's like a trading card. It's like the kind of packaging you would get like a promo like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh card in. It's very curious. Okay, so hold on. Oh, that goes with Nayeon. So I'm gonna count real quick. I think she did end up with more Tsui, but not by much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That might be close. She might have more Nayeon. Okay, so 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just one card more than Nyan. That's crazy. I could, if you had put a gun to my head, I would have said that her order was like 80% Sui. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, here's mine. More cards overall. Like I said, I grabbed everything for Tsui, and I want to say a handful. I'm taking Dahyun's POB Lucky Draw collection a little slower in the moment, like during each comeback, and I'm just like, I'm pretty okay with like just kind of building it up over time after each comeback. So like, I didn't grab everything for Dahyun this time around, but I definitely will over time, and I think that did start during me claiming POBs and stuff in the pre-order phase, because there should be some Dahyun stuff in here, a couple things if I recall correctly. So let's see. This is one of the regular version POBs. This is the with, oh wait, no, what the fuck? This is the Music Plant Lucky Draw. One of the Music Plant Lucky Draws. Okay, this is the other Music Plant Lucky Draw. I think I messed up in terms of... Yes, I messed up. Okay. So usually this GOM is pretty good about sorting cards, like sorting the cards when they package them, so that like most of the sets are together in a way that makes sense. So I think this card just ended up on the right side when it should have been on the front of the left side. So I believe this will be the Apple Music regular POB. This is the Music Korea regular POB. This is the Withmu regular POB. So all six. All six of these top cards should be the 6 regular version POBs. And yep, this is Music Plant's regular POB. This card is this photo is very cute. This is BDM regular version, and this is JYP Shop regular version. I am gonna take the liberty, for my cards at least, of re-sleeving them in my own sleeve, because I don't like having the cards stacked with like uneven like points of pressure, if that makes sense. Like, I want them all to be stacked with the same size and shape of sleeve and such. What is this? This is the Star River Polaroid. It's a printed signature, but very cute actually. And then accordingly, this is the Star River. So Star River was weird. So Star River had essentially 3 different types of like Photocard rounds, like events that they gave Photocards through. First, Star River had normal album POBs. So just like any Korean shop, they just had this Polaroid and then this card, this set, these 2 sets as normal POBs, just like any other store. You buy an album, you get a random one. I actually think the Polaroid was like a separate event that you had to buy like multiple albums to get a Polaroid, but I wasn't 100% sure on that. This is for sure just this is for sure like a normal POB style of like, you just buy it during the pre-order. You just buy from Star River during the pre-order period. Very gorgeous too. And you get a random member's POB. There's my That's cool. Wait. Okay, there's some stuff definitely got mixed up. Okay, so here's my final step 3 set. And a Nyan card randomly. Wait, that means my friend actually did get... Oh, I know what happened. So two things happened. Here's where I got confused. I know now where I got confused. My friend not only had the things that she ordered through the GOM sent with my package, but also randomly for the Nemo Lucky Draw specifically. I remember now, she had me specifically claim one extra Tsui and a Nyan. An extra Tsui compared to the ones I was claiming for myself. She had me basically claim Nyan and Tsui for the Nemo Lucky Draws for her. Like, it was very weird. I'm just now remembering that. Okay, so that explains why I had no idea she had as many Nyans as she did. Because I was thinking of the cards she had me claim for her, like, directly through me. I'm probably not making much sense, but trust me, that was an epiphany for me. But it also explains why there's a Nyan and also an extra of these Tsuis that you're about to see. And these are the Apple Music Lucky Draws. I'm just gonna set hers to the side. And then this is that was the Apple Music Nemo Lucky Draw. This is the Withmu Nemo Lucky Draw. Low-key, maybe my like one of the best photos Tsui took this era for one of her cards. Like, she kind of went berserk on that one. And then this is the Aladdin Lucky Draw. And it's already sleeved in their proprietary whatever. Okay, so now we get back to my cards, since that's the only set of cards that was the case for, that my friend had me claim cards for her instead of claiming them herself and then just having them sent in the same package. That should be it for that. So those 3 sets. I think it should be 6 cards total for her. Yeah, 3 sets. There were 3 Nemo Lucky Draw sets. So that's that. These are... Dude, what the fuck are... There's so many cards. This is crazy. Oh, okay. So these are the photo cards that did actually come with the key rings, like directly with the key rings. So the key rings, I'm not gonna get them, they're on my bed now. But the key rings I showed near the beginning, these actually are the photo cards that came inside the package. So those do exist, basically, is what I'm saying. Because I know I had mentioned that I wasn't sure if that was the case. This is... Okay, these 2 are Music Plant Lucky Draws for the normal albums. One of 3 rounds of Lucky Draws that Music Plant specifically did. Oh, these are the POBs I mentioned for the Season's Greetings photo cards, or the Season's Greetings, the 2025 Season's Greetings, the collector, it's called. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what's what here, and I'm not going to go look for the template that will tell me, because it's just a completely different page. But these are all, I believe, POBs. One of them should be JYP Shop, and the other 2 are from 2 different stores. That's all I remember. I'm going to set these to the side somewhere else. Okay, so let's see. This is... This is the Soundwave Lucky Draw. One of the 2. This is the other of the Soundwave Lucky Draw. Soundwave, strangely, only had 1 round of Lucky Draws. So there's just 1 Lucky Draw set from Soundwave. This is one of the 3 2-piece sets of Music Plant Lucky Draws. So we have now seen 4 Lucky Draw cards from Music Plants and we will see 2 more. Not right here though. What we have next here, oh, very very gorgeous card. Oh wow, I did not know this one existed. I had not seen. I kind of like was low key trying to not like go super hardcore with not spoiling myself, but not look for anything to be as surprised as I reasonably could be. And I did not know this photo existed. This, oh god, this one's crazy. And this is the BDM, one of the 2 BDM Lucky Draw rounds of cards, and this is the second. This is another of the first round of BDM cards. This is the final, one of the 2 final sets of Music Plant Lucky Draws. So this one and then this one are the last of Music Plant's Lucky Draws. Very gorgeous. I remember the day that this Lucky Draw set got not announced, but that they showed the full unblurred previews for these, and people were going crazy trying to claim specifically for these little Pepito sets. But I got mine early, so you know. Just saying. BDM round 2 for these next 2 cards. And this is BDM. Wait. No, this is. Oh, these 2 are. They did a Lucky Draw event at the pop-up store in Seoul, the strategy pop-up store they did in Seoul, and they had 2 cards, like 2 sets of Lucky Draws, like for pre-ordering the album from the store, like from within the store, buying the album from within the store. So that's what these 2 are. For Tsui, that's the 2 that she had for that. This is. What is this? This is her Kakao Talk POB. So Kakao Talk did the thing that they've done where you just randomly buy, you like gift an album or something. You gift a copy of an album to someone through some sort of service Kakao Talk has that lets you do that, and then you get a POB, one of 9. They only had 1 set of POBs for this Kakao Talk sort of like gifting event thing. So this is Tsui's. They had 1 set, so 9 cards, 1 per member, and that's wifey's. And now I think we should finally weirdly at the end we should be getting to the Digipack normal POBs, like the normal Digipack POBs. So this is Apple Music. I'll sort them by store later. This is Music Korea. We actually saw these with my friends' Photocards. This should be with Moo. Here is Music Plant. This is BDM. And then JYP Shop is in its own little cute sleeve because they think they're special or something. Let's see. God damn it, dude. I wish I had the Star River cards I still am waiting on. They're very cute. I'm looking at the template right now. So this is JYP Shop Digi POB. And this last card, it's on its lonesome, is it's the pop-up. It's what I mentioned earlier. The reason I bought the 2 keychains to get a 40k won photocard benefit. That's what this is. This is that benefit card. It's Sui's copy. I'm trying very hard not to go too crazy ripping the shit open. Yeah, here we go. Okay. And with that, I'm pretty close to done. I have virtually every single card that didn't come to me today, which is only like 5 of her entire set of like extra cards you could have gotten. I really am only missing 5. It looks like 4 or 5. I'm brain farting right now and counting. But a couple of the ones I am missing that I don't have accounted for are some of the more expensive ones. Specifically, this one right here is the Star River offline application. The offline fan sign, like, successful application benefit card, which is a weird... It's named very weirdly. Basically, it's... for the fan signs, for the offline fan signs, you got a photo card for buying an album that that essentially counts as your registration for the fan sign. You got a POB for doing that, like from one set of POBs. But you also got a different POB if you actually won a seat at the fan sign. And so those cards, the winner cards, are quite a bit rarer. And I want them. So I'll have to maybe talk to some of the plugs, you know. I'll have to hit up the guys I got for this sort of thing and see what's up in terms of sourcing one of those. But in the meantime, damn, that's it. That was crazy. That was what we clocking at? Just over an hour. And I feel like I went pretty fast too. There was just that much stuff. Thank you for watching through all of this, if you are someone who happened to do so. I may or may not, I'm leaning towards May, but may not is like a 10 to 15% chance. I'm leaning towards I will be filming a video storing all of my strategy inclusions within the next couple of days. Album inclusions and potentially also Sui's extra inclusions. But if I do that second thing, store Sui's extra inclusions, it's going to be a bit of a longer video because I also still have yet to store all of her About Sue extra cards. Yeah. This is like everything. This is like pretty much everything for About Sue. Just been sitting in this Dragon Shield deck box along with some. I just missed some, but I just haven't gotten to. I think I remember why. The reason I haven't gotten to storing these is because I just stupidly ran out of the sleeves I use to store my POBs, and I just have not been able to be asked to go buy some until I got this order in and knew how many total I would need after counting the new batch of POBs I have to store. That being the case now, I'm going to go put it in order for some of those sleeves within probably minutes of closing my camera here. And yeah, that should be the next video that I post, the storing video for that sort of thing, for all those cards, for all these cards. Until then, thanks for watching, and till next time.